students, how are you? I know you are all fine. Students, I welcome now all my 9th class students who will learn about a good story full of superstition. The name of the story is The Trunk of Ganesh. Ganapati Bappa Moria, you know, Lord Ganesh. Here I draw a picture for you, Lord Ganesh. So today's topic is The Trunk of Ganesha. And the story was written by Jayanta Mahapatra. You see, Jayanta Mahapatra, the writer of the story, Jayanta Mahapatra. The Trunk of Ganesh. This story is full of superstition. Superstition means blind belief. Write down blind belief. Blind belief means superstitions means andhavishwas. The hero of the story was Govinda Maharana. You know, Govinda Maharana was great idol maker and he was 61 years old. The superstition belief, you know, blind belief, you know, when the cat is passing in front of you, you hope something was happened. Like this, Govinda Maharana was the idol maker. So always, so he thought because he was a great idol maker and he made so many great idols like the Lord Ganesh, Shiva, Goddess Parvati, Goddess Lakshmi, all these things. But what happened one day in the story? The trunk of Ganesh, you see, trunk. Ganesh, the trunk, always this trunk was breaking down. What happened? Something was happened. Govinda Maharana thought at that time. So this story, full of superstition, full of blind belief. Let's go. What this story tells us. You listen the story. I start. It was just one of those days when nothing seemed to go right for Govinda Maharana. Because the main character of the story was Govinda Maharana, the great idol maker. Something was happened, he thought. Once again there was this unhappy incident which kept bothering him. Because so many unhappy incidents bothering in him. What happened? The Lord Ganesh, the trunk of Ganesh always was breaking down. So what is the cause behind it? Always he thought. At sunrise, he finished his bath. You listen. At sunrise, he finished his bath in the courtyard and took a glass of tea from his wife's hand. So on sunrise, he finished his bath and after that, he took a glass of tea. You remember? He took a glass of tea from his wife. Govinda Maharana's wife was Sulochana. Remember this. The writer was Jayanta Mahapatra. The one objective question. The trunk of Ganesh was written by Jayanta Mahapatra and the main character was Govinda Maharana and he was 61 years old and his wife was Sulochana. Once, after his bath in the courtyard and took a glass of tea from his wife's hand, his fingers suddenly slackened. You know, his fingers suddenly slackened. The word you write down here, slackened means loose. Slacken means loose. Idol, write down image. Then substance means theme. You write down because some glossaries are there. Dictator, aimless life. Aimless life. Okay? Then surmise, you know, gaze. Then drought, heavy air. Like this, so many words are there in your book. At that time, he finished his bath and took a glass of tea from his wife's hand. His fingers suddenly slackened and the glass slipped from his hand. The glass of tea, when it slackened, his fingers slackened and the glass slipped away, means slipped for his back from his hand. It was the first conscious knowledge of the fear he carried because he was always thinking that something was happened. Trunk of Ganesh always breaking down. At that time, when the glass fell down, he thought something was happening. Of the fear he carried, the superstition haunted him throughout his life because this blind belief This superstition haunted him throughout his life because why the glass of tea was falling down. Then this day there was a special reason for his gloomy. You write down gloomy means depression. Gloomy, there is a word. Write down gloomy. Depressed. Okay. The gloomy means depressed. This day there was a special reason for his gloomy tense manner. For it was the third day in succession that such a thing had happened. Because he thought that it was the third day. Because something was happening. Why? The trunk of Ganesh was breaking down always. What is the cause behind it? Always he thought something. Govinda had learned the trade from his father. You know, Govinda Maharana, the great idol maker, and had learned. Govinda had learned the trade from his father. Because his father was a great idol maker at that time. So this trade he had learned from his father. Because his father's father was also a great idol maker. Govinda Maharana was the great idol maker at that time. Govinda had learned the trade from his father, as had his father from his father's father. So it was an ancestral trade. Okay? The substance of the art of idol making, the Durgas, the Ganesha and the Shiva. Because he was expert idol maker of the Lord Ganesha, the Shiva and Goddess Parvati, Durga. Perhaps I have no right, he told his wife. At that time, in this sentence, Govinda Maharana told his wife, Sulochana, I have no right perhaps because to meddle with the private lives of God. Meddle here is an important word. Write down. Meddle means interfere. Okay? The meddle with the private lives of gods. So at that time, Govinda Maharana said to his wife that I have no right to meddle, to interfere private lives of gods. That is why they were, because it may be the cause I meddle the private lives of gods. Govinda Maharana thought at that time. That's why they are angry. Perhaps I have been of late using my powers too carelessly. At that time, that is why they are angry. He thought, perhaps I have been of late using of my powers too carelessly. Who thought? Here Govinda Maharana thought that my powers here used myself too carelessly. Carelessly, beporua. Okay? So, and the icons I have been making are not exactly those my father would have made in his time. Because his father was a great idol maker and he thought, I by chance made this goddess, a god, too carelessly. So, my father would have made in his time, not exactly those my father would have made in his time. The next, Sulochana looked at her husband with frightened eyes. Here is a word frightened, you write down frightened. Okay? Frightened, you write down frightened. Write down frightened. Frightened. Write down means fear. Fearful eyes. Sulochana looked at her husband with frightened eyes. Perhaps he was right. Who thought? Sulochana here thought. Perhaps Govinda Maharana, my husband, was right. She thought. But maybe he was growing older. Because Govinda Maharana was 61 years old. So Sulochana here thought Govinda Maharana was growing older. And his hands and eyesight were not as strong as before. Because he was the great idol maker at that time. But he was older day by day and his hands and eyesight were not as strong as before. Here Sulochana thought, okay, you must be tired working without a break. She said, Sulochana here said, you must be tired working without break. She said, her husband, you need some break, you need some rest because you must tired now. Her words betraying her simplicity. Here betray means some comments. Here her words, Sulochana's words betraying her simplicity. Okay? You know what day it is? He studied her for a moment and continued. Who? Govinda Maharana. You know what day it is? To say, here he said to his wife, and I am already late on the large Ganesh. Because there is a large Ganesh. He was the great idol maker at that time, and the trunk of Ganesh always was breaking down. He has some thoughts in her mind, bothering in her mind. So why this was breaking day by all this day, this trunk of Ganesh always breaking down. So he thought something was happened here. So he told his wife, I am already late for the lunch. And he has some guess, but he guessed here, just I am already late on the large Ganesh. What had gone wrong? He thought. He could not understand. Making an image was a child's play. At that time, making an image was a child's play of Govinda Maharana. Only in this case, the idol was somewhat larger than most of the trunk is little heavier. He thought that here the trunk was little heavier. Okay, he thought because so many thoughts bothering in his mind. A trifle longer. That was all. Students, this much for today. You read and write all these glossaries from this book. It is a superstition. This story is based on superstition, the thought and blind belief of Govinda Maharana. So there are so many short questions. You have to write 20 objective questions from this topic. Who was the writer of the story? Jayanta Mahapatra was the writer of the story. So who was Govinda Maharana? Govinda Maharana was the great idol maker. How old was Govinda Maharana? Govinda Maharana was 61 years old. So fast phase for you. I will see you next class. Goodbye.